Hello, my name is Bob Knight, and I'm the founder, president, and head trader for TurboTrading. I wanted to reiterate something that a video that I made actually back here on April 4th, where I said, don't be shy, it's time to buy. Now, of course, we are not registered with the SEC and you should read our disclaimer. But what I said was, in here, this was the Powell-Yellen buy the dip, where they said where interest rates, the long end of the bond market had spiked, and the interest rates had spiked, and the growth stocks sold off quite sharply. Now, this is 15% of this index is the FANG stock, so they did come off. But what we saw was the mid cap and small cap market. Some of those stocks were down 40, 50, 60%, huge pullback. We got a bounce. Same thing again. The stocks, just the small and mid caps, got hammered, even though the market remained very strong here. But we did see it then break out through this high here. And this is a 12% move from where Yellen and Powell said buy the dip. And so I said in here, this is not a time to be shy. This is a time to buy the markets. And we did get a nice pop from there. We got this doji candle at the top and did pull back. But today, a nice looking, reversal here. Up 0.8. And we saw the long end of the bond market, the interest rates start to come off. But the reason that I'm so bullish in here, what I think the reason it's not the time to be shy, but a time to buy, is what we saw today in the main ETFs we're following. Financials held the trend line, up 3.5%. Semiconductors held lateral support in the 50-day moving average. They were up 2.25%. The biotechs made a quadruple bottom in here. Now, they're not quite out of the woods yet, but this, is up 7.7%. This gets up over 76. It's going to be game on for biotechs. IWM, which is, the markets that we trade mostly, also up 2.25%. Held the trend line here, the rising channel line, big engulfing bullish bar, held the 50-day moving average, and the 50 and the 20 have not crossed. It's coming into the apex of which this really needs to get up through 230, but this is all looking very, very good. And gold stocks, long-term channel broken and gold starting to head up, which is an indicator probably that, the markets are expecting inflation to come back. So I just think it's a great time to be in the markets. One shouldn't be shy. One should be looking to. We're trading mostly the mid cap and the small cap markets, as I said. But both the day trades, there's buoyancy in the markets now. Lots of stocks, huge moves today, and then the swing trades as well. Stocks are starting to break out of their big declining channels and such that they're in. And they're all not all, a lot of them are at the bottom of the pattern. And this is where the big money is made, when you get to buy these dips like this. So again, we're not recommending anything. We don't give any advice, but our suggestion is this is the time to buy, not a time to be shy.